Alright, preparing to go live here. Turn my music down. Go ahead and take care of that. Alright, I wasn't gonna stream again, but you know, as they say, why not? We're gonna finish up what we had started earlier, which was the farming of the walleye. So let's my game will come up here. There we go. We're gonna get in here, do pretty much the same thing we were doing earlier today. Just fishing up, you know, walleye. I mean, that's pretty much all we're gonna do, and then we're gonna head to the Everglades. We have everything set up. We're still at a peak. So we're gonna wing these guys if we can. Let me do this. Sometimes it gets a little glitchy, so you have to join your own room and then join another room for it to work properly sometimes. But we did pick up another sub while we were gone. I don't know who it was, or their name would be displayed. So that's kind of cool. So let's go back and join up this room and get in here with these guys. These guys seem pretty confident in their playing abilities. I do have an ad prepared. I should check on that as well. We'll run us an ad and we'll do some fishing. We do have that large keep net, so we're gonna use that to kind of do what we need to do. Copy this. Alright, cool. We're gonna go back to where we were. This is where we have been fishing from. Pretty basic. If you guys caught any of the streams before, you know what we do. Set up our rod stand. We set up our Creek Pro. Hopefully this string is still locked at 78. It is not, so we'll fix that up real quick. Just cast out, pull it into 78, and pull it back in, or leave it actually. Go ahead and do that. Lock our line, place that in. I'll run a quick ad real quick. I think that's the most effective thing I've been doing here. Stuff like that. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna get out our other one, and we are going to fish up. And we're at 27 pounds, and we need to get up to 110. So we need like 83 more pounds, which is gonna take, you know, some time. But what other choice do we have? And I'm wearing a sweater and I am burning up. I'm gonna have to take this sweater off and turn the fan on. So I'll do that right here in a moment. I don't know why I sat down with my sweater on. I was outside earlier, and I needed it then. I definitely do not need it now because I am on fire. But we're gonna keep farming how we were, narrow spoon. We'll throw it around. We'll leave our bottom rod here, 78, with some small minnows on it. #1 hook, and that's what we're gonna do. I don't know what's going on in this chat here in this this game. Looks like they're talking about all the stuff that's been going on, but yeah, it's a touchy subject when you're trying to fish, you know? Like, let's just fish, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, Facebook is where most people go to do their politics, and not Fishing Planet. But hey, to each his own, right? So we're gonna fish a little bit, probably till like 11 in game, and then we'll wait until the next peak. just in case it slows down, because I don't want to deal with it being like really slow. Because obviously the fishing will be really slow, and that's something that we don't want to have to deal with. But we're gonna give it a try. Might turn on my air conditioner, but I don't know if it'll come over the microphone. We're gonna try our other narrow spoon out and see how that goes. Feels like there's nothing really biting right now, and I think when we left earlier today it was the same way. There was not much going on, because I wouldn't have really left if there was a lot going on during that stream, as in the fishing. Seems like this one's going a little bit slower, and I don't want to have to try to stream and it'd be kind of boring. What are these guys talking about? Okay. For the Alliance, my friend. So we'll try around in a couple different areas and see if we can pick up anything off of that Creek Pro that's on the bottom. Because where we have it right now, we get 90% of our fish right there. I got a bite there. I don't want to change too much of what I do, just because I got a bite. But we'll see. I think we might go ahead and wait until a peak time. This is going pretty slow. Let's see, what's our forecast? Always check our forecast, I guess. Yeah, we're coming down a hill. Definitely anytime past 11, we're not gonna deal with that. We could wait till like 2. I think is what we'll do. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and wait till 2. Which is gonna kind of put us in a rough position because we have to make up like 80 pounds in that little bit of time. I don't know. I think we should just try to fish around a little bit more, and then we'll wait. I don't want to go into like real late, 2 a.m. trying to make up 80 pounds. So what we'll have to do in our next day is we'll have to fish during the day some, because we don't want to be at nighttime and have to make up a whole bunch of weight. We can catch some during the day, not as much, but you do catch some. So now they're talking about a flat earth. Interesting. Oh boy, where are we going in this chat? Got a little bite there. Nothing major. Try a couple more times and see if we can try to hook something. I need to move, change my angle a little bit. Angle is everything sometimes. Let's sink some, and awesome. So we got a good path here. And then well, I guess I don't know. I guess we're not gonna get any bites. We might go ahead and wait. We've been here for a while. We've been here long enough that we should have gotten a bite. And we haven't gotten anything off of our Creek Pro. Let's peek it. Let's pick it up. Let's peek it up. That's funny. Pick it up and let's go ahead and wait till 2. And let's try again. Clipped at 78, so we'll throw there. And pretty much our go-to is 78. Place it. Our other rod. Now, our forecast now is only going up. Like you see how we're on the upslope. But we have a lot of fish to catch up. We have to make up a lot of weight in a very short amount of time. So hopefully, we're at 27 pounds. We need 83 pounds. It's about 40 fish. So we have to catch 40 fish in approximately an hour. Can we do that? Yeah, I don't know if we can do that. But we're gonna give it a shot. You know, that's all we can do. We can do what we just did. Catch one, you know, 5 minutes, 5 seconds after we cast. I think we might have it done. We still have this to reel in. So we're gonna give it a shot. Right then, but I missed it. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Alright, cool. We gotta keep this up. We gotta just keep landing them and landing them. And landing them. That does not look like a walleye. You kidding me? Interesting. So let's see if we can land another one. And I'm getting them bites, but nothing's sticking. Maybe I need to put my other narrow spoon on, because this one is definitely not hooking up, because it's getting bites, and I just hooked up now. I did catch a perch, which is kind of weird. I've never actually caught a perch at nighttime before. So we'll wait it out. See what happens. I'm gonna just skim the bottom. That's usually works for me. And carrying it right across the bottom. Especially with us being on a peak like this. Alright. Okay, let's do that. Add this. Yeah, now we can see what fish we actually catch. But I'd rather see a row of fish that I'm catching than whatever they're talking about right now. hopefully we can get to the Everglades soon. Like I said, we have a lot of weight to make up, and we'll have to fish during the day a little bit more than what we are now. Since I upgraded that keep net, it just seems like I could always just fish overnight and fill it up, and now I'm at a position to where I'm gonna have to fish a little bit during the day to fill it up, which is fine. We're gonna move our Creek Pro as well, and we're gonna switch our spoon. That. We're gonna move this. Change the angle a little bit because I am off to the side. And I don't like being off to the side of the dock. I like to kind of be in the middle. But I hear somebody walking around. This guy. Maybe we can slide over a little bit without getting weird. Yeah. We'll change our angle up. Keep throwing out our 78. And that's what we'll do. See how that works. Throw on this other lure as well. And cast it a little bit further. And okay, we already got something. Wow, what an angle. What a difference an angle makes. We'll do that again. Throw it in the same spot. Same angle. We'll see about it then. Cool. Perfect. Is that what, like right there? Yeah. Fix that. Reel this other one in. Hopefully we'll get a bite on it. It was weird, as soon as I picked it up, it had a controller vibrated a little bit, so I'm gonna assume it was actually getting a bite. And I missed it. But there are crappie out there. I was catching them earlier. Another bite there. Got another bite there. That's 3. I missed all 3 of them. I don't know if it's the hook size on this lure. Another one. I don't know what the deal is with this lure. I mean, I'm getting steady bites on it, but nothing ever hooks up. Every now and then one will hook up. I don't know what it is about that. So we'll try again. Let it sink. And see if we can get something going here. We need to get a good flow going, where we're actually hooking up on both lines. We went up to 3 o'clock and we caught like 1 fish. Terrible. So we got one here. Let's see how this goes. So we can throw a little bit more to the left. So we got one on both lines. So this is exactly what we want. We want both lines to be hooked up fairly at the same time. That way we're maximizing our money. We're making, I would like to get like a fish at least every minute. That's gonna kind of have to be what it's gonna be like, unless I start catching trophies. If I start catching trophies, then that'll help out. but we'll see. That one there. And get out this next one. Perfect. I think we found our angle, which is good. So we've hooked up twice already. Well, 3 times technically. So, which it looks like the chat has not improved. So I will go back to the fish caught, even though you guys cannot see it. This is my camera. So let me do this actually. So you guys see what fish we're catching. I think that'd be pretty fun. You guys can keep up as we go. The one camera is going to shut off right here in a second. So then we'll change back our chat as well. There it went off. We'll change back our chat. You guys can watch our fish feed of what we're catching and how many we're catching. I think that'll be a little bit more entertaining. These guys are like, I don't know what they got going on. There we go. Cool. So we're gonna throw it in the same place. We've been very lucky right here. Still our 78 mark. We're not gonna change from our 78 mark. And we'll get back out our other one that we just caught a trophy off of, and we'll throw it right over top of that one. And maybe we can pull fish to our bait. That's kind of interesting. I don't think it works like that, but we're gonna try. Awesome. It didn't even sink all the way that time. That's amazing. Love to see it. Love to see it. Like maybe another trophy? No. Same thing, same place, all that good stuff. Excuse me. Oof. We're making our money. It's almost 3. So that'll leave us 2 in-game hours. We're exactly halfway. But we got 1/3 of that weight in a couple minutes. So I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, awesome. That's a beautiful sound. Oh, I got a fish on this one too. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one in, and then I'll get my Creek Pro. And hopefully that one will still be on. That could be a problem. They do get off of the line. But we'll see. Hopefully we don't lose that one. Now we're catching them 2 at a time, man. This is perfect. This is what we want. And we're almost out of minnows, so I'll have to buy some more minnows again. I only buy them when I need them, and I never stockpile them. So yeah, because when you start stockpiling them, you know, you just run around with a whole bunch of minnows in your inventory, and then as the game progresses, you don't really use them that much. Like when you get to the deeper lakes, you know, you're not going to use them as much as you're going to use them here. So I only buy them when I'm here, and I only buy them when I need them. Any other time, I just leave them alone. See if we can go ahead and hook up with 2 more. I turned my chat back on. I'm going to see what those guys are continuing talking about. It's awkward things, and I'm definitely going to move away from it again. We'll pull our fish feed back up. But we're killing it now. This is what we're doing. Beautiful. Go ahead and go for another one. Our Creek Pro should go off here pretty soon. Go ahead and get this. See if we can land another one. Does not seem like it. Yeah, nothing. Shame. Over here. After 3 now, so we're at our peak. So what we'll do is we'll switch out my lure again to our 3/4 lure after this cast. And see if we can catch some of the larger walleye. Hopefully fill up on trophies. We still need about 40 pounds, so we need about 10 to 15 fish. So we'll see how that goes. We might be able to do it. Alright. Switch our lure to our larger arrow spoon. Increase our reel speed by 1 since it's a little bit heavier. And do the same thing. I'm gonna throw way out there. We're gonna bring it in the same pattern. See how that goes. I don't want it to get too close to the bottom because this one sinks a lot quicker than the other one. I don't want it coming across the bottom. But we'll see. Now it's already touching the bottom. We might go ahead and move our other rod too. It's been a couple casts and it hasn't gotten any bites either. But we'll see. Let's just fish for a little bit more. A little bit longer, I should say. Over here. Right on this side. Do the same thing, we'll pull this the same way, and hopefully land something. We're losing time and our fishing has slowed down tremendously, and I don't want to have to wait another day, but it's looking like we might have to stay here another day, just due to not being able to fill up our net. And yeah, that's a loss. It's a loss of money that we don't want to deal with. Let's move our Creek Pro because it has not done anything recently at all. So we're gonna move this over a little bit. We're gonna keep our same distance, but we're definitely gonna move it kind of over here. And see if we can hook up over that way. I mean, it's not much of, I know it doesn't look like much of a difference, but it is. Got our next one. I'm gonna throw this way for now. We're just gonna work around the lake until we find something. We should be getting bites non-stop. We're at our peak.
but we are not. So we'll do what we can with what we have. Alright, this lure is not working either. And we'll try our other one. Back to our narrow spoon, lower our speed a little bit. Try the same thing. Uh-oh, my dog is having a mental breakdown, so don't mind the barking in the background. You might have saw a squirrel outside. There we go. Might have to run upstairs and take care of her. I don't want to have to walk away. I think this is a perch, possibly. Yeah, yellow perch. Alright, cool. So we know not to throw it that way. Well, we're at 64 pounds, and we used to leave here with 66 pounds. I wanted to fill up to 110 to see how much we would make. And it doesn't look like we're going to. We have about an hour and a half left. In game, and it just doesn't. I don't see it happening. So we'll have to see about something, dude. Something's got to change here. We're fishing all around. We're doing what we normally do. We're at a peak of a forecast. I don't see really anything we can change. We're just not getting the bites. It happens, you know. We're not getting anything on our Creek Pro. We're not getting anything on our spinner. I'm literally not even getting any bites. And usually I call them out, and I haven't called out anything. Don't really know what the deal is. There we go. Okay. We got one thing. It might pick up real quick. For just a minute. That's usually what happens. Picks up for like 10 seconds and it goes away. Guys, is it worth using crankbait? Absolutely not. I think crankbaits would kind of be a pointless use of resources on this lake. This is a pike. Yeah, we're in a bad shape here, guys. Bad shape. 334. We're at 66 pounds. Just not finding the fish at all. We'll keep on keeping on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'm at a loss. We tried pretty much everything, and we are not hooking up on a single fish. Not really sure why. Might have something to do with, I don't know. I have no clue. But I don't think I'm gonna stay here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head to the Everglades possibly. I'll check tomorrow's forecast again. We might fish another day here, but we're gonna have to fish during the day. And see how that goes. I'm not getting bite. I'm not getting anything. I got one bite just then. We haven't picked up anything on our Creek Pro in a very, very long time. I'm kind of at a loss. I'm at a loss for words. Which is terrible. Terrible, terrible. I'm gonna get desperate here, and I'm gonna go with the twitching. When my desperation comes in, when I start twitching. We'll see, because I might just head to the Everglades anyway. I really have no real reason. I mean, we have the money. We don't have to fish here. I just wanted to do like a few things before I went. But I think, I don't know. We'll try the twitching a couple more times. That's better than just sitting here. You know? Try over here. I've never seen it this slow. To be at a peak and be this slow is kind of ironic. Like an oxymoron. It's like, here your forecast is the best, but you're not going to catch anything, so why worry about it? I think what we'll do is we'll just head to the Everglades. We'll fish out this day. We'll take our weight we have now, which is more than enough. It's what we used to get anyway before we upgraded. Stop and go hasn't been working. You know, I'm going to do the twitching for a little bit and see what happens. We could throw our Creek Pro out a little bit further and hope that works, but I can just tell it's just really, really slow. I might switch rooms. I've seen that before. People can do that, and it kind of works. It like resets you in the room. But dude, nothing is biting at all. At all. Which does not make much sense. Let's pick this up, and I'm going to go. Whoops. Yeah, back up my. Oh my god. Okay. Try this. I mean, we're at the peak of the peak, so I don't get. I don't get that. We'll see. Let's go in here and try to hook up on something. If not, we're just gonna head to the Everglades. I mean, there's no point in staying here. At all. Like, no point. Especially if we're not gonna catch anything. I didn't look at tomorrow's forecast, so there's really no way to know what it'll be like either. So let's just throw this out. We'll let it sit. We'll fish till 5 in game, and then we'll head out of here. We don't have much options. I'd rather be catching bass right now anyway, to be honest. These little moments like this, you know, where you're sitting there and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. You have that problem at the Everglades, but not like this. This is just ridiculous. I think it's been almost 2 in-game hours at a peak, and we have not caught a single thing. This is the first fish we've caught in a while. Yeah, let's see. Let me scroll up the chat. We can't. I was gonna say, and see, now we're hooking up constantly, and that's how it is, man. Change rooms sometimes. It's weird. It like resets your algorithm in the room. I don't understand it. It's always been that way. See, now we have the sun coming up, so the lighting's gonna get a little bit weird. It just got super bright and now it's back dark again. I don't know what's going on with that. So we'll just continue on. See if we can get a couple more pounds. We're up to 72. And see how that goes. Got another bite there. We'll just hang out here till it's time to leave. And then we'll just head out to the Everglades and fish up some bass. Especially if it's gonna be like this. It's kind of frustrating now, honestly. How I just wasted 2 in-game hours and didn't catch anything. Literally, we went from 2 to like 3:30 and didn't see a fish, and now we're getting them on both lines. So I don't know what to say about that. This is probably a nice one. This will be our last minnow, but I might go ahead and buy 10 more. Just to use them. We still have time. If we fill up, I swear, if we fill up, I'm gonna be in shock. You know? We do need like 10 more fish. Let's buy a few more minnows and see if we can take it as it comes, basically. I have those shiners, but I'm not using shiners on this lake. I will never use shiners on this lake. Not ever, never will I use a shiner on this lake. The fish you're catching isn't worth the use of a shiner. Especially when there's so many different methods you can actually catch them. Shiners are kind of expensive, especially early game. We'll just go ahead and fish out. We have 50 minutes left on this day. And we're at 78 pounds. I would love to get to 90. We'll have to see what happens. I have a feeling it's just going to slow back down to a crawl again. But we never know. I mean, I'm catching them pretty steady around like 85, 90. So we'll see. Like we have this one, and hopefully our Creek Pro will go off. And then we'll be headed to the Everglades. We'll probably fish there a little while, and then we'll end the stream there, and I'll pick up from there on Saturday or Sunday, but I'll have to rebuy a license, so that's a problem. Because the license does expire after 24 hours in real life, so let's say if I buy the license right now, it'll run out tomorrow at the same time. And I know we're not going to stay there long enough to fill up. We might. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm only about 45 minutes in, but it is already 4 p.m. So I got a couple hours left. We'll see. We'll see. We definitely have to get to the Everglades today. And I don't want to spend more time here than I have to. Because this lake is becoming a drag. Real drag. But we'll see. Let's just try to catch what we can. I mean, our Creek Pro is sitting like right where it should be. So I don't really understand why it's not going off. It happens. It happens. Go ahead and finish up. Let's see, I'm at 84 pounds, so that's cool. We might make it to the 100. Hopefully. Hopefully. A little bit more. Yeah, the Creek Pro is like struggling, dude. I don't know why that rod hasn't went off at all. Caught like 4 fish on this spinner and not a single fish on the Creek Pro. I think we're gonna go ahead and just get out of here while we got time. 4 o'clock now. I don't know how long I'll stream for, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and ditch it, you know? Take what we got and run. Honestly, I don't want to have to come back here. Try to get one more, but other than that, I think I'm done here. We do have that new keep net that we can hold. The largest fish will be 33 pounds. So if we catch any uniques at the Everglades, we'll be able to keep them this time. That's awesome. We should make some pretty good money at the Everglades too. Especially if we stay like 2 days. Like I was saying about the license is really expensive. So if we go there, we're gonna have to stay long enough to fill up. Because I won't be back on here in 24 hours. Unless I play off stream, which I doubt I will do that. We're about an hour in now. Alright, so let's just get out of here. I think we did our work. We did what we came for. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna go to the Everglades. And we are going to run as fast and as far as we can. We are up to 14,000 in our inventory, or our normal, and we have another 7,000. So we'll get about 21,000. That's a pretty good. Pretty good find. Alright, let's go home. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We're about an hour in. So we're sitting pretty good. It's 4 o'clock. We've got a little bit of time left. What we will do is we'll head to our inventory. We have to swap out some of our equipment. Need to change out our all this stuff I'm not really worried about. All this is going to be our next things we're going to upgrade. So it's 7,000. We're going to get rid of this float rod. We're going to put it at home. And this reel at home. Invisible line at home. We'll check all of our string while we're here. We're going to swap out some of these floats. But we'll do that at a different time. We don't need a lot of these baits. We're going to try to put as much at home as we can. These we can't use. We have that popper. We have the bass jig, but it's only a 1/3 of an ounce, which that isn't bad actually. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put back on our Argo and our Lodex, our 12-pound setup. Go ahead and put our string on. It's only at 154. I wonder why it's so short. Oh, okay. That one's at 164. So what's the maximum we can have it at? 164. We'll just put our old one back on. And our typical lure, which is our casting spoon, and our bait caster is set up. Our bottom rig, we're not really gonna use that much. And this one we might not use that much either. Our float rod is too light for the Everglades. 5 to 11, 8.8. I don't know, actually it's kind of close. We could switch out this reel. Let's try this. Put this at home. Let's put our Nero here. And let's put our 10-pounder there. Put our 10-pound string on. Do I have anything laying around that I can use? All we have is this 233, which we'll put that on. We do have those nice new hooks that we got, and this new float that we got. Where is it? Where is our new hook? Not seeing it anywhere. Is this in our backpack? Yeah, we got these size 4 hooks as well with some shiners. I think I see a nice little kit coming together here. This one not so much. I think what we'll do with it is we'll just let it sit. I don't want to put it back in my inventory, and I don't want to bring another spin reel and rod with me. So we're gonna let this one sit. I think is gonna be. I don't understand these tip things, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we'll carry this with us. This is pretty nice, and it'll hold up to those bass. 5 to 11, 10.5 drag. We got a 10-pound line, and we have our 12-pound setup right here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Now we can set up our rod and our rod holder. So that's fun. And make sure we bring enough string with us. Do we place anything? We have 8-pound that I don't even think we need. Put this 8-pound home, and we need to bring the 10-pound with us, which we do not have any more 10-pound. Oof. So that might be a problem, because this is the only 10-pound we have. I don't want to go buy more string either. String can get a little bit expensive. I mean, what is a string? Like, really? Well, it says I have 10-pound in my backpack. Huh. I have 12. I guess it's counting what is on my line. So, yeah, let's just grab a little bit of 10-pound. We don't need a lot. And then we'll go from there. Let's see, we got... There's 500 and there's 300. We'll just buy that. We'll keep that in our bags. I don't think there's really anything else we need to get there with. We do need our license. So that's gonna be 1 day. I like how it's 180 for unlimited. We might save up coins for that. That could be a really good time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick 5. And make a new ad. We'll save that. I'm gonna take a quick 5. I'm gonna go have me a smoke real quick. Turn the music back up just so there's a little bit of background noise. We're at a good break anyway. We're exactly 1 hour in. And then we'll head to the Everglades. We'll buy up our all the things we need. So I will be right back. Well, I should probably change that, huh? Because the stream definitely is not starting soon. The stream has started. Let's change that. And we'll start. Oh, I can't really. Oh. Just set a quick timer. 4:10. 16, and we'll start up that. It says 5.5 minutes, but it won't probably be that long. I will have to change a few titles and stuff when I do get back, but I'll do that as we go. Usually doesn't take me but a moment, and I'll be right back. So yeah.
Alright guys, we are back here. I just had to change a few of my things here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna head over. Let me switch this back out and change this background, because we are not at Emerald Lake anymore, and I don't want to have the wrong thing posted, so don't really take a second. Like that, and bam. Alright, let's get back in here. We are going to the Everglades. Thank goodness. We have to get a license. So we're gonna go ahead and buy a 1-day advanced license. What do these have? Release. You have to release all the good stuff. Interesting. Anyway, go ahead and buy that. And let's head in there. Awesome. Awesome. I'm definitely happier to be back here than where we were, because that fishing there at let me fix my sound. Fishing there at Emerald Lake, that can become a drag. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very painful to fish there repeatedly. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna do some fishing. Should be a pretty good time. We're gonna check our room as soon as we get there and make sure the dock isn't crowded. And then other than that, we'll just we'll fish around. Close this. We have nobody here. Interesting. Controller. Did my controller die? Let me know. Controller might have died, but I can plug it back in if I need to. And we will go and we're gonna go ahead and fish around first with our Argo and see what we can hook up on. Last time we were here and we were fishing with our Argo, we had a unique on and it ran that way and broke our line, and I don't want to have to deal with that problem again. So we're just gonna fish around with it, see what's in the water. Our forecast was kind of low this morning, but we'll see. Just do my usual stop and go, and see what we can catch. So yeah, we'll land a couple bass. We might try our popper a little bit too. See what happens there. I think just getting here is kind of good. We'll recheck our forecast and stuff like that. We'll do the twitching method, we'll do the stop and go method. We'll try all that jazz. I mean, we're here for a while. I'm gonna stay here for a couple days now that we're here. So yeah, let's re-look at our forecast. I didn't look at it when we were first getting here. Really, it doesn't get good till around 11 or 12, so we're gonna wait until 12, like so. Perfect. Go ahead and try our popper a little bit first. Maybe run an ad, because why not? Oh wow, that's got my tags in it. Interesting. Let's back out of that. Let me go over here, pull back up my pad, and try this again. Alright. Cool. So we're gonna throw our popper up through there. We'll just pull it through there. We'll pull it over here as well, and we're gonna do the boat behind us too. And what we might do is we might set up our rod stand and try out our other rod with some shiners on it. I wish we would have been able to get frogs. I feel like frogs feel a little bit better. I feel like they catch a little bit more. I could be wrong. Yeah. At least they used to. I don't think they do anymore. Just haven't been able to try them. I was on console then, so we don't really know, and I can't say for sure. But we got a fish on, and that's awesome. Go ahead and pull that in. Good enough. Let's go here and throw by the boat. Without losing our popper in the reeds. And we'll start trying for trophies. Gonna be the goal when we're always here. We always try for trophies. Might have something here. Doing a lot of jumping. Definitely tugging pretty good. I'm gonna have my drag set a little low, just because I don't want to cause too much damage to my rod and reel. They are already pretty. Pretty much keep that. How does it say the stream is offline? I know the stream isn't offline, but let me double check. Sometimes it gets a little fickle. But I don't see it as being offline. So yeah, definitely live. All right. Anyway, we'll keep on trying this. I keep pulling my popper over here, and then I'll switch over to my casting spoon after we do a little bit of poppering. Basically, I'm gonna use the popper until I start getting bow fins and stuff like that. That's usually when I stop doing it. You gotta know it live. Yeah, I thought it was live. I did hit the refresh just to make sure, because sometimes it will stop. Oh, he went to Twitch. Yeah, I'm not on Twitch. I used to be on Twitch, but the way Twitch is now, I try to avoid it as much as possible. This is a bow fin. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna switch back over to our casting spoon, and we're gonna get some trophies. I think that's what we're gonna do. Throw over here in the reeds. Our usual stop and go. Twitching does work too. But I'm a fan of the stop and go just because I don't like to sit there and pull the trigger over and over and over again. On top of pulling the trigger over and over again. So yeah. We're definitely going to fill up our net this time. We can hold 110 pounds. Last time we were here, we could only hold like 60. And that was just terrible. Terrible, terrible. I don't want to mess up my rod too much. I don't know if you can repair your rod in your home screen. I never actually tried that. It looks like you can. No, you can't. You have to be at home. Okay, that's fine. If it starts getting too weak, we'll just we'll figure out something. Switch over. I don't know. I am gonna throw a shiner over there right here in a second and set up my rod stand. Once I get my first trophy, I'll set up the rod stand over there with some shiners on it and just pull my other lure through it too. Awesome. long as we can keep catching one every cast, we'll be okay. We'll be able to skip to our next day. I don't know if we can repair when we skip to our next day either. I don't know how any of that works. But yeah, this is where we wanted to be. Thank God we're not on Emerald Lake anymore. Oh my God. Tired of seeing walleyes. And this is our third time here. My first time was pretty bad. The second time was okay. This time is going to go a lot better. Perfect. We can just get us a trophy. This one might be close. They're close, man. They're like right there. Right there at trophy weight. Maybe like a half a pound more and we'd be in the trophies. Let's throw... I'm gonna reel this one in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw our float rig over there and test it out. We haven't got to use it yet, since I've changed it. So we'll do that right after this fish here. Awesome. Get this one in. I turned my drag back down a little bit. I don't want to damage my equipment too much. We're gonna be here for a while. I should have repaired it when I came here. But you know, when you're excited to go, you forget a few things. Wait, what? Ow. Huh. Interesting. I mean, to me it looked like it was pulling drag. I'm gonna watch the replay on my other screen, because to me I was pulling drag the whole time. There was at no point where the line was loose. But I'm gonna watch again. Oh, okay, maybe. That was kinda... That was a setup, is what that was. I got Pelosi. Can I put a rod? What do you mean? You cannot put a rod holder on this dock? No way. Oh no. I can put it back here. I don't know how that'll work. But anyway. Wow. That's terrible. We just test it one time and see what happens? I think that's what we're... I don't want to get all weird with this dude, but I don't have much of a choice. Let's just test it one time, see what it does. Oh my god, that bobber is huge. I'm gonna let it sit there for a second. Got shiners on it. I wanted frogs before we came, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna let it sit for long because this right here bores the death out of me. Just sitting here. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. But we got a ding, so we might get something. A little bit of movement. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah. We're about to drag just a little bit. Definitely got something. I do like using the float setup sometimes, especially if I can put my stupid rod holder up. Not being able to is kind of weird, because at Emerald Lake you can put it on that dock. Excuse me, dude. I don't want to get weird with you or anything. It's a bow fin. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna put this back away. We're gonna go for a trophy. This guy's like standing in the weirdest spot. I'm gonna move rooms, because he's kind of standing in a strange area, kind of where I stand, to be honest. And I don't want it to get weird, you know. I don't want our rods like touching or anything. So I'm just gonna move. Gonna switch rooms. Then we'll go from there. Perfect. Nice and empty, nice and quiet. Put our casting spoon over here. I was told to try twitching a little bit on speed 1, so we're gonna do that. And see how that goes. I like doing this, but we're gonna do it. If we can get in the trophy hour, which will probably be around like 2, we'll we might use this technique more often. But for now, we'll use it a little bit. Like we did hook up, but dude, I think you can do just about anything on this lake. As long as you have a casting spoon, or a popper, or something like that, you're gonna hook up. It's not like you gotta do anything magic, you know. I think it's a bowfin. Yep, another bowfin. Why can't we just throw these on the shore so we don't have to catch them anymore? Honestly, try that again. If I catch another bowfin, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I don't like doing it anyway, but it's whatever. I caught 2 uniques out of that little alley right there. I hope I don't hook up one today because he'll pull all my string again. That's why I don't have 5 casting spoons anymore. I only have 4. That was a bad time. That was a bad day. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. There we go. Oh. Hey. A small bass. That was small anyway. Yeah, it's about average. Now I'm gonna do what I normally do. Just stop and go. I'm more comfortable doing that for sure. Let's do that instead. I have done it on a 3-speed. We'll try that. It looks like it's really fast though. But still, I mean, I got one. Got a nice one. Actually, a really nice one. No. I'm gonna lose it because it's swimming straight at me for some reason. Alright. No, stop doing that. What are you doing? God, this game sometimes is so fickle. Now he's gonna take all my drag. Like, he just swam straight at me. This fish has got like brain worms or something. Come on, over here. Don't go that way. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. No, don't go that way. Come on. Back this way. Come back this way. Definitely a trophy. For sure a trophy. Black Torque created sponsor competition. Interesting. Come on. This fish is tough. I'm scared now. Every time he jumps out of the water, I think I'm gonna lose him because I just lost that one for absolutely no reason. And what is this? As I don't know, this might be something bigger than it is. This is a trophy. It's like a 6-pound trophy. It's a big fish. Stop running that way. I'm gonna look this way. Hopefully I can pull him over here. Okay, he's like right there. Come on. Yeah, we got him. Got him in. Awesome. Trophy largemouth. We didn't lose any experience either. That's cool. Only 5 pounds and it fought like that. Crazy. Crazy. Let's do that again. The triple speed Stop and go worked really well just then. When was I let it nearly touch the bottom? There we go. Got another one. Another large one. This might be another trophy. This is what we're here for. Oh, wow. I wonder if I can throw my shiners over there. Even though that rod would take longer to reel it in than this one. But actually I'm kinda... No. I guess I'm gonna use my rod until it's nearly red. I'm not sure at what point it goes to yellow. And we'll stay until we're at 110 pounds for sure. And we'll check our money then too. There's another 5.8 pound. This guy right here, it will break. Repair at home when you leave. Okay. If broken, buy. Simple, self-explanatory right there. That worked. That was 2 trophies in a row. Same spot, same technique. Casting spoon up the alley. Triple speed with the old stop and go. See if we can get another one. I'd love to get like 3 or 4 trophies right now. We can throw our popper over there too. I'm actually not liking how fast this is coming in. I don't feel like fish have a chance really to chase it and bite it. I'm gonna slow it down 1, but still do the same thing. Try that. Well, that's cool. Dude, old dude caught a unique, man. That's awesome. Always a good time catching a unique. They need to make the chat to where you can separate what people catch away from the chat, so you don't have to. Always thought it was that way too, but now it's like combined, where you have to see, like, either you can only see the chat, or you can only see what people catch. And I think that was kind of a dumb move on their part. Because you want to see what people are saying, and you want to see what they're fishing, and you don't want to have to like tab and go back and forth and all this other crazy stuff. We'll take a look at it. Wow, this one just kind of scooped up and took it. We're gonna get this one in, hopefully. This is a tough one too. And then we're gonna try over by our boat, where we normally catch our fish. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, I don't see it in the feed. You didn't like to change the chat either, Wasps? Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't like having to type.
Oops. Yeah, I don't know why they went that route. I always thought you could, like, if I remember correctly, and I don't remember much, but I always thought that when you were in here fishing, it would like come up with the chat. Like if you was to catch a fish, like if I was to catch a fish, we could still be having a conversation and it would come up like under it. And it would keep scrolling with it. And now it's like I have to hit a button and then hit another button just to even see what people are catching. And then I have to go through the process again just to see the chat again. Like, come on, man. Dude said overpowered and it's messing with the XP. If they were in the stream, I could tell them right now, you know what I'm saying? By the gear the same level as the lake you're going to. Usually works. I'm not going to continue typing in the chat. Let's do our popper for a little bit. And see how that goes. How much are we up to? Wow, we're up to 33 pounds already. It's crazy. I missed that one. That's weird. Maybe he'll come back after it. I'm gonna do all my grinding here from now on. I'm not going back to Emerald Lake. I just can't. I can't do it. Like I've been there for like 3 or 4 days. I think I had like 4 streams of just Emerald Lake. And oh my god. Just the sounds. Always raining. There's people just talking about crazy stuff in the chat. Like I can't do it. See if we can land one out here that's not a bowfin. And that would be nice. Awesome. Man, he really took it too, that fish did. And it's a bowfin. Oh no. Did they change it to where poppers catch bowfins now? And only bowfins? I swore I used to catch only bass with poppers. And now it feels like all I catch with them are bowfins. I don't get it. You kidding me? You were right there, dude. You were right there. Yep, another bowfin. Probably a trophy too, yep. Shame. Gonna let that one go for sure. Let's throw it over here, down this middle, and see if we can get like some butterflies. Like pull it like right beside this lily pad right here. It just feels like all you catch now is bowfins. With this stupid popper. Might be the color, I guess. Set up with a bobber. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Natural rod and a bobber with frogs or shiners. If I had the patience to do that, I would do that. I just don't have the patience at all. Like none. Frog poppers used to work really well. Frog walkers too. Don't know if they still do. I wonder what's in the shop here. We should check the shop. Curious. I mean, I do have a little bit of money. I'm not gonna buy anything, but definitely have a little bit of money. Let's see what rods there are. Okay, the jig winner, that's nice. Really like that. Reels. Oh, we got a lot of reels to choose from. The Lodex 1500. That's what I'm using now. What kind of baits do we have? Okay, we got some shiners. We got some cut bait. Any tools and equipment? Got some sunglasses for 200 freaking coins. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with these people? That's like real money. That's what, like $15, right? Okay, 290. How many coins do you get? 200. Yeah, it's $15. 15 real life dollars for some goofy looking glasses. Oh man, I don't know about that, dude. That was not a good business decision right there. 10 coin. I would take it for 10 coin for sure. But 15 real American solid hard-earned dollars. I don't know about that. You're kind of sounds like a little steep there to me. I'm gonna fish right here. I haven't fished right here before. Always fish the same 2 spots. I'm gonna give it a try. Then I'm gonna go back to my same 2 spots. Yeah. Alright, let's go for trophies. Almost 2 o'clock. That's my trophy time. Fill up the rest of our net with trophies. How much money we get. We need to make our money back to get here. Which to get here for 1 day is 11,500. We need to at least make that. Anything more is a plus. Yeah. It's 10 till 5. So we'll fill up as much as we can. And we'll go from there. Come on, fishies. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Go back by the boat. I like to line it up right here with the edge of the boat and then take it out and then go back. That way I don't get hung up in the boat. Seems to work for me. Come on, fish. Perfect. What you have to do sometimes is just ask, and they'll listen. I think this is definitely not a trophy, but it's better than what we've been catching, which is nothing. Get him in. It's what, like 2 pounds, 3 pounds, maybe. 2.8. I lost a lot of XP, but oh well. With all the fish you farm, I don't really worry about XP losing it, because if you consider all the fish you're actually farming up, going in between, you know, Emerald Lake or the Everglades or Michigan, what difference does it make if you're catching like 100 more fish than what you should have to catch? That little bit of XP isn't going to make a difference. It feels like it does because in the moment, you know, but long term, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I would understand, because think about it, if you're here using, you know, the proper equipment, you're going to be spending like 3 or 4 minutes per fish trying to reel it in. And I'm reeling it in what, a matter of a couple of seconds most of the time. Every now and then I get one that's like kind of crazy. There's a trophy. But if I'm catching 3 times as many as fish as person beside me is. And I'm catching 10 times the amount of fish that person is. My voice sounds a little muffled. Okay. Let me know if it got any better. Might just be my microphone slid down. But that should help. I moved it a little bit. So yeah, just let me know if that got any better. But if I'm catching 10 times the amount of fish as the guy beside me, and I'm losing like 10 XP per fish, I'm still gaining 100 more XP than him. So, dude, what does it really matter if you're losing 5 or 10 XP along the way, or 20, you know, for that matter, especially if you're farming up 100 fish. I just don't see the argument in that. I mean, maybe it's just me. Like, I don't like seeing it. I don't like to reel in a fish and see the 3 red triangles. But at the same time, so I'm gonna keep playing anyway. Yeah, I might lose. I might not get to level 30 quicker, but I'm gonna get to level 30 still. What is it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion about it. I just think it's a little much to do about nothing. Because let's say I'm here with the level equipment I should be using, and I land a trophy, or a unique for that matter, and now I have to fight for 8 minutes to get it in. And the guy beside me has already reeled in 3 in that amount of time. You know? Hey, dude, I don't think that's anything to fret over. What is our forecast? Oh, our forecast is great. Let's do our let's do a little bit of top fishing, a little bit of top, a little bit of float here. Let's do some float. I did make this whole setup at home, so I want to try it. I'm gonna throw it right over there in them reeds, and we're gonna let her sit. See how it goes. Let them shiners just swim around. I'm gonna drink some drink. Awesome. And just wait it out. That's been my go-to spot right there. Oh no, my tackle got snagged. Stupid fish or minnows are like, or the shiners are like swimming into everything. I like how you can zoom in a lot further now. I think that's really cool. A good thing they did. Because before you could only just zoom in just the tiniest bit, and now you can really get in there. And when it stops like that, that's usually when you get a bite. See, that's like a guaranteed bite. Anytime you see it moving around left to right, and then it just stops suddenly, you got a fish. Almost every time. So we're gonna do this for a little bit. I got 10 shiners, or 8 now if you count this fish. You don't think bass for XP are good? Compared to what? Compared to like bowfin? Compared to... I don't understand that statement, sir. I know you can't hear me, but what are you comparing that to? Fight too much to be worth fishing with proper setup, especially if you land a larger trophy. Now that I can kind of agree with. See, that's kind of the conversation we just had. That's what I mean. Like, we just talked about that, where, you know, if I can catch my fish 3 times faster than you on your setup, what XP I lose doesn't really matter. Wow, this one just came right in. I don't know. Let me do something real quick. Maybe he'll come in. I've seen him fish here a lot, actually. Let me run another thing here. Maybe I'll pick him up as well, and we can talk about that, because I disagree. To a point, you know. I do kind of agree, but I also disagree. Anyway. I just feel like if I can catch them faster, I don't see where that wasn't. And if you're farming, like, I'm farming 30 fish more than you, what does it matter? God, I love that zoom now. I'm telling you, I'm addicted to the zoom. Like, addicted to it. That zoom, I'm telling you. I don't know if it's making my stream a little funky, but that zoom is where it's at. Being able to zoom in like that, I can't complain. Compared to what it used to be like, it used to be terrible. It used to be, it would barely even zoom in. But now, you can get like right in there. Right on the action. I don't need such a big bobber anymore. Maybe I should change the size of my bobber now. It is pretty big. I think we're gonna try over behind the boat as well. With this setup some more, and just burn up these shiners, because I have 7 left. We'll do this for a little while. It's a little bit more boring, but you know, if you get the same result, then why not? I'm not getting anything right now. I'm kind of waiting till 3 o'clock anyway, and then we'll see if we can get once we get to 3, I'm gonna go for the trophies some more, and we'll switch over to our other reel. I just can't. I don't have the patience to sit here for this at all. Keep an eye on it. I'm telling you. That zoom is the way to go. What is it, 229? Too bad I can't set down a rod holder without having to stand back in the grass. It's like we got somebody new in here. I don't know who, but somebody's new. We've been talking about the XP loss of equipment, comparing equipment, you know, stuff like that. Things of that sort. Kind of checking out different setups, different retrievals. Trying to get some trophies going. I don't have the patience for that right now, so I'm gonna switch back over to my bait caster, and we'll do our normal tug down through here. See if we can hook up with something. I think they were talking in the chat about, you know, how bass isn't a very good XP farm because you lose XP if your gear is too high, which is understandable, but I don't know if that applies to every situation, especially if you're catching. Wish you could see the in-game chat. Okay, give me a second and I'll set it up to where you can see the in-game chat as well. Let me reel this in and I'll switch it out and I'll change it to where you can see the in-game chat. Seems to have slowed down. Well, I spoke too soon. So let me get this one in and I'll hide my camera and we'll look at the in-game chat instead, which is fine, understandable completely. There you go. Camera's off. Do that as well. Alright, cool. We're gonna keep that. Oh, I gotta bring my mouse back over. Alright. There. You should be able to see the in-game chat in just a second. There's nothing being said right now. But, yeah. But I just don't see the argument there. Especially if you can reel it in faster, which means you can catch more. And you're grinding lakes anyway. You know, you'll go spend 3 days at you know, Emerald Lake, or 3 days here to grind up. With all the grinding you do, I just don't. I mean, if you're going for the fastest way you can level, then I would kind of get it. But if it's just you're just playing to play, I wouldn't worry about it so much. Because it's just not that big of a deal. Especially if you have a setup you already like, and a setup you're using. You know, like I like my setup now. I would always want to upgrade it. But I'm happy with it. You know, we worked hard for what we got. That's why I don't want to out level too much too. Like I don't want to be like level 50 with level 20 stuff and no money, because I only farmed for a couple high viewers. And there you go, you can see the chat. And Wasp says hello. Like now, if you were going for straight, like I'm gonna try to power level as quick as I can, you're gonna get a premium account anyway, and you're going to you're gonna go from Lone Star to like Rocky Lake to Emerald Lake to the Everglades to Michigan to California, or Alberta and then California, and you're gonna lose something along the way, and you're gonna level through so fast you don't appreciate the game. You only appreciate what gets you the most XP. And if you have a premium account, then you usually have some DLCs, and you're gonna lose XP too. Because some of those rods, holy crap. I think the, I don't know if you can still buy it anymore, the Giants pack that you used to be able to buy. The CGT Giants pack, the Christmas pack, where it comes with like a boat and a bunch of rods and reels and stuff. I remember I bought that on the PlayStation. And that character was like broken. Like completely broken. It has a 440-pound keep net, a canoe for a kayak, a bait caster, a spinner, I think 2 spinners. And I would never get XP, ever. But I was rolling in money. I would leave Michigan with like $60,000 in one day, and it was just ridiculous. I didn't enjoy the game. I had fun, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I do now. Or I feel like I'm actually, you know, struggling to get ahead. If that makes sense. Like, it's tough, you know? It's a tough game sometimes. And you just, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to, we're in 2 hours right now. And nobody is saying anything in the chat anymore. It's ironic. We should go to Lone Star, man. That's like Baron's chat. Some of the things you read in that chat. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Everybody's a hacker if you catch more than 1 fish. You name it. Why are we not catching anything? My question. Okay. Alright. 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 Won't say anything next time. Sorry, I didn't have much to say. Oh, it's fine, dude. I'm just referencing, usually whenever you go to like Emerald Lake or Lone Star or something like that, it's you know how it is. You play the game. You've seen it. Especially with World Chat now. The way they did World Chat, where all you have to do is be you can be in any room and you can see the chat, and it used to not be that way. It used to be whatever lake you were on, and I think it's good. I think having a world chat for each lake is a really good idea. They just need to separate the windows between what people catch and what people catch and what people you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to put it. What people say. It's like, I just think it's dumb. Like, I have to literally hit, you know, open this and then hit this button to see what people are catching, and then I have to, you know, go back to this, and then it's like, really? I don't know. I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know what their goal was. And it even has the option, like it has it to where you can kind of like take it out, but you can't. Pop-up message 3D. What is that? Okay, so that's the room. That's my friends. Let's see, settings. No, that's not my settings. Get out of that. Let me mess around with this for a second. Language, hard type. Whoa. 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 No. I'm like doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Room. Settings. Hard type. Filter. Font. Pop up message 3D. What does that mean? I don't know. Anyway, they just need to figure out something. Maybe there's like an add-on you can download. Doubtful, but I would love to have it separated. Because then I can comment, you know, I can be like, hey man, nice fish, dude. You know, when they catch a unique or a nice trophy, you don't know anymore. Like, you're sitting here and you're like, you don't know what people catch. I think it's just kind of ignorant. And I don't know if it's like that on the PlayStation still or not. What time is it for you? 5:10 p.m. Yup. And what time am I fishing? 3:08 p.m. For now. We need to switch over back by the boat because we are not getting much over here. I do get a bite around like 50, so we'll see if we get something here. And if not, we're gonna switch over back by the boat. Does not look like. Alright, let's pull back in. Let's go back to the boat. Back over this way. Because we should start getting mostly trophies now. I would assume. I don't know. I want to try the popper, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid that we're only gonna get like bowfins and crap, man. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's do this instead. Put on our Nero. Let's change our bobber size. Because I did have it set up old school, so small, fly. Yep. Let's go back. Cool. Because now we can zoom in anyway. So, doesn't really make a difference. We're gonna go like right there. Bam. We'll zoom in on it and see what it looks like. Oh wow, it's tiny, dude. Holy cow. Oh man. Stop. Yep, it stopped. So you know what that means. Exactly. Every time it stops, I don't know, it's something with the game. I think it's the game like telling you you're getting a bite and it just doesn't know what to do, like the algorithm. So it just stops your lure or your bobber. Wow, that thing come flying in here. Let's do that again. That was quick. That's what we need. We need a bunch of quick catches real quick. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Sounds like there's a sound effect bug. When I'm casting it out, it sounds like it's pulling the tension. And I know that's not normal. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but when I just casted it out, it sounded like I had a big fish and I was reeling it in. And you're not supposed to make that sound. We get another one over there. That's a good spot. Yep, bam, we got our ding. We're gonna wait for it to stop. That's when we'll get ready. Hasn't stopped yet. It stopped like a statue. And we should get our bite. There it goes. Every time, like a charm. This is a nice one too. I think what we'll do is we'll continue working down this rod and reel. Because we will be replacing some of this stuff. This is a nice fish. A really nice fish. We'll get this one reeled in. Hopefully we can pick up a few more subs before the end of our stream. We're almost at 100. We'll have to figure out what kind of community event we'll do for Fishing Planet. That'll be a tough one. I don't know how we'd pull that off. You used to be able to gift people stuff. I don't think you can do that anymore. So I don't know what we'll do. I think this is unique. I know our Minecraft, we're gonna do a world server, which I'll set that up this weekend. 7 Days to Die, we're gonna do a community horde night possibly on 7 days. World of Warcraft, I don't know many of my viewers that watch that, so we'll have to figure out like a community raid or community dungeon. I think that'd be a pretty good time. In our retro games, there's really nothing we can do about our retro games. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure out something. But we gotta get to 100 first, and we're close. We need 8 more. And this fish is just gonna make me lose it. Let's go, dude. You can't be that big. Like, honestly. You can't be. Oh my god. I mean, this is a 10-pound setup, I think. Oof, we should look at that. I don't remember if this is a 10-pound setup or not. It might be. I know one is a 12, and one is a 10, and one is a 8. I want to say this is the 10, and we're almost maxed out on all of our equipment for all of our drag and our string and everything. So, oh my god, look at that thing, dude. That thing's a monster. Nice. That's an 8-pound bass for 7.3. I got 2 XP bars for that. It's a beautiful fish, guys. That is a pretty fish. I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's throw it back in the same spot. Actually, I need to run to the restroom. So what I'm gonna do, we've been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Have a quick cigarette, and then I'll be right back. I have to go. I'm about to use it on myself. Let me switch. Let me switch my scene here, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I might have a quick smoke too, and I'll come right back.
Alright, we're back. So let's get back in here. Same thing, same time, same place. Let's go ahead and get our, we can get another trophy over there. We were like right up against the reeds last time. Let's do the same thing this time and use up the rest of these shiners. I have 5 left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use up the rest of them. Yeah, it was about right there last time, I want to say. I don't know. But I'm gonna burn up these shiners here, and you know, just to get rid of them. Are they swimming over there so far? Wow, that did not take long. That's beautiful. And we're getting all of our XP for it too, so it's kind of a good thing. This reel on this rod came off of my other rod, my other spin rod, and this is the one I had been using at Emerald Lake, and obviously it's damaged. It's at 70%, so, but it's okay. We got plenty of string with us if our string gets too damaged. We can always trade out our string if we need to. Always bring extra string with you, kind of like the golden rule. And we can buy shiners at this lake, so if we run out and the fishing stays this good, then we'll just buy some more shiners. Because this is better than using the casting spoon. Yeah, we're gaining all of our XP and it's taking us a lot longer to reel it in, but we're catching them quite consistently. So I don't know, we'll see. I think we'll throw our casting spoon over there next time. Let's reel this one in. Throw our casting spoon over there. See if we can get something. And then see how long it takes that to reel in. Compared to this. Should be about the same, actually. Shouldn't be much of a big there's not really gonna be too big of a difference. Wow. Another nice fish, another trophy. Love to see it. Oh man. Fish cannot be serious right now. Come on. Come on, little fishy fish. Awesome. See, I like this one too because it picks it up from further away. There you go. A nice trophy. And that's working, so we're gonna continue doing that. Definitely landing some trophies. This is a spot right there. Awesome. Let it sit. Wait for our ding, which should be any second now. And then wait for it to stop. And that's when we get ready to reel. A lot of activity on the water. That's good. Here's our ding. Wait for it to stop. Stopped. And we got it. We'll go ahead and reel this one in. We'll keep doing this for a little while. This is actually a little bit more efficient than what we were doing. Definitely a lot easier on the fingers. So it's nice. Beautiful. Oh, that's a bowfin. No. Release that. Let's switch over and throw our casting spoon over there.
I have a good feeling about that. We've caught 3 trophies in a row. I don't see why we couldn't catch something a little bit bigger, maybe. Let's do that. I don't even use the bass jig here. I should probably use the bass jig. But I don't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. Seems like it might be a decent one. Maybe not. No. Oh well. Yeah. Small. Lost 3 points of XP, but remember we gained 3 points on one of the fish. So, not that big of a deal. Actually. You always make it up, one way or another. Got another one. Same spot. This one seems small as well. Not pulling any drag yet. Awesome. Same thing. We'll do this a couple more times. And see if we get any trophies, because we were landing, you know, trophies right after each other. Last time, oh, that was a good bite. I missed it. It's a shame. We're gonna do a twitching also. See if that helps. Got him. This is a nice one. Get this one in. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do a twitching once at slow speed and try that. See if that makes any bit of a difference. $11.45. I have one. I wonder what my unit, my largest unique was. I think it's a little over 11. I don't know if it's 11.4, but it's definitely a little over 11. It's a nice fish, though. We'll have to tell him that once I get absolutely no bites here. Interesting. All right. Let's see, my personal. What is my personal anyway? 11.43, pretty close. We're in peak time now. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn around this way, and I'm gonna throw it through here. I've always had good luck throwing up through here. Maybe we can throw a shiner over there as well. You know? I think that's what we'll do. think that is what we will do.
And nothing. Bad. Try again. Go a little bit faster this time. Same place. We want to go a 3-speed. Stop and go again. Caught 2 uniques right there. With this lure. So I'm not saying I'll catch another one. I'm pretty sure 3 right there, because 1 took it and actually broke my line. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to a shiner right there. I just now remember that I broke my line there before. I do not want that happening again. So let's switch over to a shiner and let's go a little bit deeper, like 20, 21. And we'll throw it like right where that light is, maybe a little bit further. Let's try that. And we'll just let that sit for a minute. Let that kind of simmer, you know? I think would be a good. We'll try it. We'll try for a unique real quick. Hopefully it's not too deep that we get like a gar or something. That'll be kind of frustrating. But we'll see. We're 2.5 hours into our stream. It is 5:30. I will probably give it up at about 6. Our inventory is almost full anyway. So we'll fill up our inventory and we'll probably call it at that. We'll check how much money we have. I'm gonna stay another day, of course, because we'll have double the money if we stay another day. There we go, got one. It's definitely not a unique. I'm pretty sure it's not a trophy either. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. Get it reeled in. And we'll fill up our inventory. And then we'll go ahead and set up to wait another day. And then we'll probably cut the stream there. And then we'll come back, maybe Saturday morning. It's a bowfin. That's terrible. Let's do this. Go a little bit more shallow. We'll go to the same. Actually, let's go over here. Yeah, let's go right there. Let's let it sit right there for a minute. But we'll come back Saturday morning possibly. And what I'll do is maybe tomorrow night we'll we will stream a little bit. We'll have 7 days tomorrow night that I want to do. So I don't know. I just don't want to lose out on my license. I don't want to stay another day and then my license expire and I'll be stuck here. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just see how much money I make now and then go ahead and go home and say that's, you know, cleric. He needs a bigger bobber, bro. Get a bigger bobber, the cleric. Get one that can hold extra weight, my friend. But we'll finish out today. We don't really have that much to finish up. We're at 82 pounds. This is a nice fish as well. So we're probably gonna have about 87 pounds. Then we'll only have to catch like 2 or 3 more. And we'll check our money. Costs 11,005, which I don't mind losing a little bit of money. It kind of lets me know where I'm at in reference to, you know, what my equipment is, and stuff like that. So, oh cool, King Chris came online, that's nice. I know I seen he was in Michigan last night. Hey, there you are. I was just talking about you. I seen you came online. I seen you were in Michigan last night. That's pretty cool. Out there farming up them pike, I would assume. But I got a fish on here that is really giving me a hard time. I just caught it. Going out pretty far. Hopefully I can get him in. But I'm gonna stay here and fill up my inventory. I'm at 82 pounds with whatever this fish is as well. And we're gonna fill up our inventory and we're gonna see how much money we have. And then we'll go from there. I might I wanted to stay another day, but I don't want my license to run out because I won't be on tomorrow. On pike and yeah, that's where that's my goal right now. That's my long-term goal, is to get to Michigan and farm up them pike, stand in the reeds and throw it at that lily pad with some shiners, you know, that whole jazz. But for now, I'm gonna stay here at the Everglades and farm up upgrades. Between here and Emerald Lake, I'm sure I'll be there in no time. I did get a bigger keep net last night. So yeah. And I have something on right now that is like serious business. I'm gonna hold him if I can, and then I'll reel when he starts giving up like that. He's a tough one. Might be a unique. I don't want to say it is, but it's quite possible. Pike 2, I caught one pike that was close to. Yeah, I'm telling you, those pikes, man. Those pikes are where it's at. It's other than Emerald Lake and farming bass here, Michigan is where to go. For sure. That in Alberta, stuff like that. Wow. Fish is tough. This is my longest fight yet. The minimum kilogram of a tarpon. Oof. I think it says it if he looks at the fish information. I've also been sitting here reading the chat and kind of talking about the chat as we go. One of the guys was in here, that was here at the lake with me when we were talking about the chat. I'm trying to remember his name. Wasp, I want to say. Seemed like a pretty cool dude. Missed our stream this morning. We were doing our usual this morning, just farming up walleye to get our new keep net and to come here. And we completed that goal, so let's see what we got. And that was a nice long fight. 8-pound trophy. Love to see it. Love to see it. So we're gonna keep that, of course. That put us at 90. So let's get another 20 pounds real quick and we're gonna be done. We got one shiner left, but we'll buy some more. Expensive to get there, but well worth it. Yes, yep. I think that's kind of every lake whenever you're first going there, you know what I mean? Like when you first go to Emerald Lake, you're like, oh wow, you know, 3,000, holy cow. And then, you know, when you come here to the Everglades, you're like, oh my god, 7,000, holy cow. And then I don't remember how much Michigan was. I want to say like 9,000, but I can't remember.
So let's see if we can hook up another one with our one shiner. And we will, we'll buy a couple more shiners and we'll throw it in the same spot. Seems to be working pretty good. Looks like something's messing with it. So, yeah. Awesome. Alright, perfect. We're gonna wait for it to stop. Stopped. Nope, it didn't stop. Oh, we got another ding. 9,800 to travel and 8, yeah, wow. Like 17,800. That's serious business. But it works out if you stay a couple days. You know, you're making pretty good money. I hope I make a little bit of money this time coming here. I've lost money the 3 times I've came here. But, oh no, it got tangled up. I've lost money a couple times that I came here. What is happening? Do I have a fish on? I don't know what's happening. No, I do not. My bait was eaten or lost. Oh, man. Let's grab some more shiners. Just enough to get what we need. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Shop. Bait. That's some of those. I wonder how much we're up to now. Oh man, we're at 6,000. Definitely not gonna be. It cost 11,500 to get here, so we're gonna lose money again, and that will be okay. We just won't. Oh, I got the wrong thing out. Oops. $550. Yeah, them big catfish. You can stand on that dock like thing out in the water, man. You catch some monster catfish there. Them blues, blue catfish. Oh man, I remember that. That used to be like one of my favorite things. Was there in North Carolina catching those catfish. Oh my god. It's be the time of your life sometimes, catching those things. Let's throw some more, whoops, throw some more shiners out before we have to end our journey. We are almost done with our stream. We've been up 2.5 hours. It's about time for dinner. We're not going to make our money back, and that is okay. We will have enough money to come back, so that's alright too. But I don't know if we will. We might go to some of the other lakes before we come back here and farm up as well. Do not want to go back to Emerald Lake. That will be oof. We got about 15 minutes left before I have to turn it off, which will be just about enough time. So, see what we can catch here, and we'll go from there. It does fill up really fast, and catfish are really, really heavy. I don't remember the exact weights of them, but I do remember that, very much so. I spent a lot of time in Michigan, on the PlayStation account. It was interesting. Wow, that went down. That was serious business right there. Okay, coming right at me. That's cool. I like it when they do that. No fight at all. I'll take it. And then tomorrow morning at about 10 a.m. we'll start our Minecraft. Got a lot of work to do on that. Let me tell you, we gotta go into the nether, we gotta deal with all that crap. And then we have to
finish our light on our lighthouse. And once we do that, we'll be ready to move on to our next build, which actually involves cutting down all the trees out in front of the castle. So that's what we'll do tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night we're gonna have a 7 Days to Die stream for the first time in a while. I didn't want to stream that game, but I think if I stream it tomorrow night, it will it might work out pretty good. This is a bowfin, I think. No, maybe. Can't tell. Yeah, Billy bowfins. Saturday, we're gonna come back with probably a retro in the morning. And then we'll do either we'll do a fishing planet in the morning or we'll do a retro in the morning. Not really sure yet which one we're gonna do. And then Sunday, I don't know, I might not do anything on Sunday. I might post my videos I need to post Sunday. Been kind of lazy on editing and posting, so I might do that. Hopefully we'll have 100 subs by then as well, and we can go ahead and set up our community events. And yeah, should be a good weekend for us. So we'll see. With these last few fish, we only need about 10 pounds. We got about 10 minutes left, so I think we can do it. Hopefully. If we can do it. Where are they going? Yeah, I knew they were going to do that. I don't even know if they're still on. I guess. Can't tell. Yeah, they're still on. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's like vibrating all crazy. Let me reel this in, because I think I lost my bait. Yeah, I did. Alright. Let's try this again. Try not to throw so far over in the corner this time. But I'm kind of excited to stream 7 days as well. Hopefully it comes out okay. My bit rate currently is not very good for streaming high-paced games like that. So if it's really choppy, I probably won't stream it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Then today was a pretty good fishing planet day. We picked up a sub this morning. Overnight I got one, and last night I think I picked up another one. Or we picked up one yesterday, and then we picked up one last night during our stream. That worked out pretty good. Hopefully I can pick up at least 3 tomorrow. And then that should put us pretty close to 100 by the weekend. That'll be nice. we're definitely going to go into some different types of games after the new year. I know it's kind of early to say that, but after the new year, hopefully we'll be able to start streaming some different types of games. Maybe, yeah, definitely more 7 days. I would like to stream more to Warcraft as well. I want to be able to record it while I stream it. But if I record it right now, it's going to record in 720, and I don't want it to record in 720. It'll record it in 720 at 30 FPS, and I do not want that. I want, you know, to be able to stream in 1080 at 60 FPS, but we're going to have to upgrade our internet before we can do that. And I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to do that. And if I can upgrade the internet, I can stream and record. Like, I can stream and record right now, but it's going to come out at, you know, 720p, 30 FPS, and that's just terrible. That'll be really visible when you play, or when you watch. It'll have that grainy, you know, slow look, and I don't want that. And if we can get a better bandwidth, an upload speed bandwidth of, they have a package that's 10 megabytes per second that's fairly affordable. They do have the 100 up, 100 down, which is ridiculously expensive. And that's not what I'm gonna do. I want to have some money on the side to be able to increase the power of the computer as well. That way our recordings get clearer and our streams get a little bit clearer. Let's get this one in. This should put us pretty close. And we don't know what games will be out next year. We know the new consoles will be out at the end of the year. So I mean, that has no effect on me, I guess. Is this a bass or is this a bowfin? I'm confused. It's fighting like a bowfin, but it's jumping like a bass. Oh, it's a bowfin. That's a shame. Definitely a trophy bowfin though, so that's cool. Let's see if we can get him over here. Awesome. Let's get rid of him. Wow. It's almost a 10-pound bowfin. That is crazy. I'm gonna get rid of, throw him out. I think I'm gonna go for one more. I'm gonna be done because it's 5 to 6. I wanted to be done at 6 o'clock. Let's go for one more. We'll lose out on a little bit of money, but that'll be okay. Not really too big of a deal right now. See if we can catch one more, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner and hang out and get ready for our next stream tomorrow. Try to figure out what we need to do tomorrow. Why is my camera still zoomed? We can get this one in without putting too much of a fight. And then we're going to leave and we'll repair all of our equipment. And we'll talk about what we're going to do next, which will be Saturday morning, I think. Which will probably involve a different lake.
I want to go to North Carolina for a little bit. I do like fishing there. There's some good bass spots there. There's catfish there. All that good stuff. So I think we're gonna cut it there. Let's see how much money we got. We're at 7,520. I'm happy with that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave. We gotta repair all of our equipment as well. At least our rods and our reels. And then we're gonna go. I want to thank everybody that watched. It was a really long stream. It was almost 3 hours. And if you're not a subscriber and you happen to come across this video, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. That'll be nice. Repair that. Go ahead and repair that one. This one. This one. And this one. And that one. And that one while we're at it. Alright, cool. It's only 200, so we'll go ahead and repair that too. Alright. So we got 11,500, which can get us back another day. But we're not gonna do that. We're probably gonna go to the either the Narragansett River here in North Carolina, or we're gonna go to Mudwater. I would like to go to Falcon Lake as well, at least once. Maybe that's where we'll go next. And catch some of the trout. Always seems to be a good time. We could go ahead and go to White Moose, but we don't have any crankbaits. And we want crankbaits before we go there. I'd really want to avoid Emerald Lake, but I do have a license until the 17th, which is today. And it expires at 9:20, so in about 3 hours. We have... Our Everglades will last until tomorrow, but we're not going to be playing tomorrow. But I don't know, we'll see. I mean, that's kind of a fair deal. It saves us like 4,000. I might get on tomorrow night or something. Well, it'll be expired by then. But I'm definitely done for tonight. And make sure you catch us tomorrow morning at around 10 a.m. I'll have it posted on the page. When we'll be coming up live. So just, you know, stay tuned for that. Other than that, you guys have a good day. Chris, good luck fishing today if you're still in here. Anybody else that's in here fishing, you guys have good luck, and I hope you fill up your keep nets, and walk out of there with as much money as you can possibly make.